Hi everyone, welcome to Pinoy Nurse Portal, your portal to the ins and outs of working as a Pinoy nurse in the United States. Welcome, my name is Rebecca. On today's topic, we are going to talk about a very maingay na case in the United States. You might have heard it in the Philippines o baka narinig nyo na rin wherever you are in the world, but right now, it's raising a debate within the medical community in the United States. This is the case of Radonda Vaught. She accidentally killed the patient while caring for her.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe.
Okay, so sino nga ba si Radonda Vaught? Ito yung little background tungkol sa kanya. Radonda Vaught is a former Vanderbilt nurse. Yun yung pangalan ng hospital na pinapasukan niya. She's a nurse now convicted in the death of a patient. She is facing up to 8 years in prison, okay? And on top of that, her license was revoked. She was found guilty of 2 charges. 1, criminally negligent homicide. Number 2, abuse of an impaired adult after a medication error. All right, so before we continue, let me ask this question. Do you agree that she was convicted up to 8 years? And number 2, do you agree that her license was revoked? Okay, so this could happen to anyone working in the field of nursing, in the field of medicine. And I will give my personal opinion towards the end of this video, okay? So a little background kung ano ang nangyari kay Miss Radonda. On December 26, 2017, her patient was in the CT scan. The radiologist called her. Sabi, Radonda, yung patient mo is very anxious, okay? Nangyayari talaga lahat yan. Nangyari na sa akin na yung patient ko pumunta sa CT scan and the patient is very anxious. The radiologist called me saying, hey Rebecca, is there a medication you can give this patient? Okay, as a nursing responsibility, number 1, you have to check the patient's medical record, see if the patient has a PRN order ng anything that could calm the patient down. Number 2, if there is no order, you will call the doctor, okay? So let's say there is an order. There was an order, in the case of Miss Radonda, there was an order for 2 milligrams of Versed. Okay, so as a nurse, if you have an order, of course, what you will do is go get it from the Pyxis machine. Ano ba ang Pyxis machine? This is how we store our medications in the United States. They could call it AcuDose or Pyxis machine. In our hospital, we call it a Pyxis machine. For you to be able to get a medication sa Pyxis, you have to log in and then scan your fingerprint, okay? Okay, before we continue, this is one thing you need to know about the Pyxis machine. If you have a medicine that you need right away, you can override. It has a feature to override an emergency medication. So what happened with Radonda, the order was 2 milligrams of Versed. So she typed in the word Versed. When she typed VER, lumabas din yung isang medication which is Vercuronium. This medication over here. 2 different things. Versed is what? It's a sedative agent. Vercuronium is a paralytic agent. Doon pa lang meron ng error, okay? So let's say nag-open yung drawer ng Pyxis machine. She pulled out the medication. She did not read on the label. Nursing responsibility, kailangan natin i-read yung label. Okay, so let's say na-miss niya na yung step na reading the label. She logged out from the Pyxis machine. She went to the CT scan. Okay? So, when she got there, kasi sa United States, ang medication, kailangan mong scan yung patient at kailangan mong scan yung medication. When she got there, another situation, wala silang computer where she could scan the medication and the patient's armband. So, she gave the medication without scanning the patient and the medication. Okay? Nakikita niyo ba yung pangalawang error dito? Alright, so let's say, nag-order na nga yung doktor ng Versed. And let's say, she already pulled the medication Vercuronium. Saan siya nagkamali? Okay? My question kasi dito is, how did she even give and presume to have given 2 milligrams of Versed to the patient without looking at the vial of the medication? Diba? Paano mo malalaman yung concentration ng Versed? Some Versed vial come in 5 milligrams. Some Versed vials come in 2 milligrams. That's why you always have to read the vial. So 2 milligrams, let's say the concentration is 1 to 1. 1 milligram for 1 ml. Paano niya nalaman na 2 milligrams yung binigay niya without reading the label of the vial? So doon pa lang nag-fail na siya, okay? So she pulled the medication, she gave it to the patient, and then she asked the radiologist, do you want me to stay and monitor the patient? Sinabi sa kanya ng radiologist, no, it's okay. We got it from here. Okay. Number 3 na nag-fail siya. If you give a sedative to a patient, don't leave them alone. Kailangan mo siyang i-hook up sa monitor, pulse oximeter. Dahil this medication can cause respiratory depression. Iniwan niya yung patient. She went back to her nursing station. After a few minutes, bumalik siya sa kanyang nurse station, she heard the code blue. Sabi, code blue, CT scan department, code blue, ganyan, maririnig mo yan. You as a nurse, knowing that you have a patient in the CT scan department, my God, mahuhulog ang puso mo. Pagpunta nila doon, yung patient nga niya ang kinocode. Alright, so ano nang nangyari after that? So, the medication error occurred on December 26, 2017. December 27, the patient died, unfortunately. January 3, 2018, she was fired doon sa hospital na pinapasukan niya. January 10, the hospital settled with the family. So, nasan sa timeline yung nireport nila sa Department of Nursing kung ano ang nangyari. Kaya nagkagulo-gulo ang ending. So, 2018 pa nangyari yun. 2019, 2020, nagkaroon ng pandemic. So, na-halt yung case na ito. At recently nga lang, she was convicted of homicide. She lost her license and she is facing 8 years in prison. Okay, let's go back to the question at the beginning of this vlog. Number 1, do you agree that her license was revoked? Number 2, do you agree na dapat siyang ma-convict? Okay, I personally believe, okay, this is my personal opinion. Comment down below if you have a different opinion, okay? I believe na dapat hindi na-revoke yung license niya. Suspended, yes, but revoked, no, okay? Again, this is my personal opinion. And why is that, Nurse Rebecca? Because napakahirap naman. She went to school for how many years? And then i-revoke mo yung license niya. I know she made a mistake. There is still negligence in her part. But please, dapat hindi ni-revoke yung license niya because she could still work as 1, nurse informatic. Number 2, nurse educator. Number 3, she could still be a teacher. Number 4, she could be a forensic nurse. Number 5, she could be a legal nurse. She could be a case manager. Napakadami pang ibang nursing field na you don't have to take care of patient's bedside, that you don't have to give medications to the patient. They could have given her a chance, okay? Number 2, do I agree that she's convicted of homicide? My answer personally is yes, because meron pa ring buhay na nawala. The patient still died and there was still negligence in her part, okay? And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please comment down below all your thoughts. Ano ba ang naiisip ninyo? Do you have questions for me? I'll try to answer them sa lahat ng makakaya ko. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next vlog. Please be safe out there. Read the vials before giving it to the patient.